This is session 5 of the inaugural presentation of our Foundations Trading course. Let me find my slides. Okay, good evening. Session 5 of our trading course, our new Foundations for Auction Market Trading course. And let me start out by saying that I'm really excited about this course and what we've done so far. And every single week I end up working literally until almost the moment I log in, because I'm continually adding material. And part of the reason for that is that you guys are sending, or some of you, a fair number of you, are sending me emails, making comments and observations about the course and what you would like to see, and things that may not be as clear, and I cannot tell you how helpful that is to me. And if you do not see something that you sent me a note about addressed, it's going to be addressed. We have 2 more weeks of this, quote unquote, officially, but I don't care how many weeks it takes. I'm not going to try and shoehorn what I feel needs to be covered into just 2 weeks if it takes more than 2 more weeks. So I want to encourage all of you to continue to send me comments or suggestions of things, because this is important to me. I've worked really hard on this, and this is sort of the synthesis of 9 years of stuff, and I really want it to be effective and complete, and show you guys what you want. So, I have a perspective on what I think you want to see, but sometimes what's clear to me may not be as clear to you, and vice versa. So I do appreciate the feedback that you guys have been giving me, and you're helping me and you're helping yourselves by doing it. So please, keep it coming. Okay. And we're going to talk about today, because today is a great example of some of the concepts that we have been trading. One of the most important things you can learn as a trader is when not to trade, and to recognize when you have an edge and when you don't. And there are days like today where most traders, if they came in and the market took off without them, and that happens to everybody. It happens to me, Troy, everybody. Every professional discretionary trader misses moves. A lot of, what separates the professionals from the people that lose money constantly is that they panic, and then they start doing irrational things, or chasing the market, or fading it because they think it's overbought, all this other, that and the other. And it gets back to the fact that there is an infinite amount of opportunity and you have a finite amount of capital. And one of the biggest edges you have as a screen-based trader is the privilege to do nothing. So use that. And when a big day like today happens in something, even if you've been watching it like a hawk and then it takes off and you miss it, there's just no getting around it. But the good news is that there's always the next day. It's just like today now actually may set up more tradable conditions going forward than you had today. So, that's the cool thing, is you can sit there and go, well, I missed this, but it's going to be really neat. It's going to set something up really neat going forward, and I'll catch that. Trading is risky, again, this week. We show this every week, and every week it's the same. Trading is risky every single day and every week. Okay, here are some of the things we're going to cover tonight. A little bit of review of session 4. We're going to talk about developing consistency in activity, filtering trades, expectancy. We're going to talk about that. And then we're going to, throughout the session, we'll talk about building an account. And this, you know, it's sort of a misnomer that there's a special thing you need to do to build a small account. I guess in a way there is, but there's nothing that really different other than just being very conscious of the leverage that you're using. And then I don't know if we're going to get to this tonight because the more I think about it, the last thing here, adding alpha to larger portfolios, that could almost be a topic to itself. And I've got some great ideas for this, you know, this unnamed session 7 that may be session 7 or 8 or 9 at this point. You know, who knows? So now, one of the things that you guys should begin to notice is that I talk about the same things over and over and over every week, and there's a reason for that. The reason is that this method of trading is so different than anything you read or that you're taught or that is in the public domain, that it really requires a different mindset. And that different mindset is built around a different worldview, what I call a different worldview of the market, and that worldview of the market has certain tenets to it. And if you understand that, then a lot of the things that traders fret over are, you know, are just, you will find that they're just not that important. And what is important is the trade location. This all boils down to trade location and when to trade. It's that simple. And there is nothing better at consistently and objectively identifying when and where to trade in this. If you let it,